Readjust my phone here a little bit. That's why I went a little topsy-turvy there a little earlier. Should be better now. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Hopefully good. Hopefully well. Okay, if you're new to my live streams and my YouTube channel and videos, my name is Cliff. I'm an IRL live streamer from Auckland, New Zealand, and today we are let me check some things. So we're here in Commercial Bay. We're going to do a little walk around the city to showcase some of what I do as an IRL live streamer, including a topic which I covered in one of my recent videos, an app called IRL Link. It is a support app, chat app. You're able to hear chat, read chat, control your stream, do various things like that. So if you have any questions about the latest video of mine on my YouTube channel, then please do ask. Now's a good time, since usually at the beginning of my live streams it's pretty chill, pretty quiet as folks roll in, you know. So let's have a look at our stream, make sure everything's working. Hopefully our audio is okay. If you're curious about my setup today, it will be in the YouTube live description, where I've got my whole setup, the phone I'm using to stream, the support phones that I have, all the good stuff, settings, and it's all there, so please do have a look. It's a bit windy today. I'm not sure if you can hear the wind. I might have to zip up my jumper here. Block the wind if we can. Okay, let me check. How's it looking? Okay, cool. There's a street performer here. I think it's a pair of brothers. Yeah, two brothers performing. Got someone on keyboard, and a guitar. Have a little nosy. Hopefully I won't get in trouble with the YouTube gods, so we can kind of pick up everything. I think I can zoom with the volume buttons.
Right, your Jack Rose along with Jan Marks before we go and join. Right here, acoustics, all sorts. Plus we've got Jack and the keyboard. The updated version from Jack and the Beanstalk. This Jack and the keyboard. This is Dan Marks with the acoustics guitar. The bongos, you're going to hear a lot of surprises. Hopefully we've got more power to keep going. Right here is Dan Marks along with Jack Moser. Find him on Instagram, Dan Marks and Jack Moser.
Hello Steve, how are you doing?
M-O-S-E-R music on Instagram now.
Let's see, the downloader IRL link. Thanks for the tutorial video. You are welcome. You're very welcome. Glad it could help. Any questions about IRL link? Now's a good time, since that video did premiere this week. I figured what we could do is have it up along the side over here during the stream, and then you can see how I'm using the app. In fact, let me just check my my notes. So there's quite a few things I wanted to cover today. That's if I bought them. I might have forgotten them back home. Do I have them? Do I have them? Do I have them? Probably not. Oh, probably not. Okay, alright. So IRL link, I wanted to cover YouTube chat, how I'm able to read chat off of my phone screen up here. So the phone I'm using to stream with, and also hear the chat on TTS. Okay. So how I'm able to hear chat is via my TTS app, which is IRL Link. Do we get another message here? We did. Hello, how are you doing, Park Bros? Welcome to the stream. We are live. We are multi-streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So if you did want to pop in and say hi, please do. My setup has changed a little bit. It does weekly as I tested various things. And what I've got is got 3 phones today. I've got the Samsung S23 Ultra, which I'm using to stream with, and I've got iPhone 11, which I want to use as my screen sharing phone, so I could share what what is on their phone. And then I've got my 3rd phone, which is an old Galaxy S9, and that's what I'm using for IRL Link. I've tried to replicate all the settings between all 3 phones here, because you've got iPhone, iOS, you've got Android, and you basically have to load in the browser tabs for each one of these, and then try to get them as matchy as possible. Let's see. Have you tried it? Stream Buddy? I have. The TTS just kicked in, so I'm just getting those messages now. So yeah, I have tried it, and let's see. Because I looked at various different options, Stream Buddy, real-time chat, IRL chat was and still is my favorite. So I really like that app. Why are we going on wobbly? Let me try and fix that. Yeah, okay, that should be better. And for me at least, IRL Link is the closest to what IRL chat could do. And what I like about that app in particular is it's, I think, the only one that works on both iOS and Android. So I'm able to help both folks with whichever platform you're on. And it's been a while since I played around with Stream Buddy. I found some of the things that you could do with it were locked by the paywall, so that was kind of off-putting for me. And you know, I played around with it a little bit. I thought, yeah, this is pretty cool, and then kind of didn't look at it again. So if I get questions about it, I could revisit Stream Buddy, see what updates they've made since the last time I used it, which was, I think, well over half a year ago. I might have to move from here because I'm thinking that the YouTube algorithm is going to pick up on these songs, unless the original songs. I can't tell. We'll just have a quick look at the stream performance again. Yeah, very talented. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? That is a TR, okay. Yeah, thank you everybody who's been watching the videos. There's actually so much to cover. I thought I would be done by now, and I suppose for most folks, if you watch the early videos, you're probably good after maybe the Bella Box video, something else. But there's a lot more things that I still want to share with you guys. Hopefully you're looking out for those ones. Things like overlays. I really haven't covered overlays at all. And actually that'll be our teaser for now. Yeah, lots more to come. I'll try and turn this out as fast as I can. There was a little bit of a break, so I want to apologise for that. That's because it was my birthday week last week. So, you know, I had lots of other stuff going on, and we did celebrate it a little bit, so thank you if you tuned in for that live stream, or if you watched the VOD later on. But, yeah. This week, I wanted to get into something related to what we covered in the latest video, which is IRL Link, and the next video, which will be on reading YouTube chat and being able to hear that as well. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, Mondragon, how are you doing? Let's see, did I get that message? Just checking everything. Yeah, I did. Okay, I just missed a few of them. Depends how fast chat is going and what rant I'm currently doing. I get lost in my rant sometimes. Whoa, windy. IRL Link does it work for Kick? It does indeed, yeah. It's actually probably one of the easiest things to connect. It's in my latest video. Actually, if you did want to pop over to my Kick, I can only stream to 2 platforms at the moment, and that is currently streaming to Twitch and YouTube. But if you did want to pop into my Kick chat and just type something there, then that should pop up for me in IRL Link. Oh yeah, that is available, yeah. So go have a look. I made it live, I think, just the other day. So yeah, do have a look. Check it out. Yeah, it's very short too. It's only like 3 minutes, so I won't take long at all. And a little bit of advice.
Upstairs? Me? When you start?
Oh yeah, okay.
Holy shit, that's coming up fast, bro.
I don't know if that'll pop up in the lower thirds. I don't think it will pop up there, but it should pop up on my streaming phone, and I think also in my IRL Link.
Stuck 30. And just want to say a big thank you to
Look at the street performance again. Ray, hello Ray, how are you doing? Something there, yeah, something there. Whoa, it's so windy. How are you all doing? How are you, Ray? How are you?
Well, you got the performing live right now. Check codes
Okay, cool.
Find them on Instagram, maybe on YouTube as well.
Now, I'm just going to check.
JACKMOSER music on Instagram and Jen.
Hi, Ina. How are you doing?
As well.
Welcome
You
to
may
Shane.
find them on
Welcome.
Spotify.
Welcome
Right here,
everyone.
performing live on this Labor Weekend.
Grab a seat
long weekend here in Auckland,
and
New
try and find
Zealand.
somewhere
Very
that's
much
not so
got
windy.
talent,
Maybe our
got
favourite
talent.
sort of
Performing live with
talking spot. Whoa. Can you hear the wind? It's so windy. Hi, Josan. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well. Just checking the messages. No. So at the moment, I can only stream to 2 platforms. But oh, nice. Yeah, we're talking about it today, since that is the latest video, only just the other day. So yeah, if you have any questions about it, I can bring that up alongside here in a second as we grab a seat, and then I'll show you how I'm using it. But yeah, I've been trying to find a replacement for IRL chat, which was pulled from the Google Play Store, I think last year sometime. It worked for me for a good couple of months afterwards, but then it stopped working. I needed a replacement for it. But I tell you, that app was really good. I really liked it. So if it's still working for you, good on ya. I suppose you could use both, but what I reckon with these is just try them all out and see which one you prefer, because basically they do the same thing. They help you live stream, read chat, control the stream, do various things like that. It's just they are, I guess they are run by different groups, different people, different developers, and it's just really which one do you prefer, you know? Do you prefer StreamBuddy or do you prefer IRL Link? IRL Link does have a subscription that you can pay for if you want, but it doesn't, or at least I don't think it hinders you being able to use it. Yeah, I mean, I tried it, gave it a good, I think, a stream or two, and I thought, oh, this is okay, this is all right. But then I just went back to what I liked, which was IRL chat. Okay, all right, good to know, Aina. Yeah, whereas some people love real-time chat, some people love, well, if you've still got, what's that, still got IRL chat, good on ya. So yeah, it's just personal preference kind of thing, really. At least for me personally, I think IRL Link is the closest thing to IRL chat, the one that I liked. It works. You've got it on both platforms, so if I ever need to use a different phone to stream with, like if I'm using the Samsung like I am today, then I could use iPhone as my chat app, or let's go to see it over here. Hello, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, if I need to use the iPhone, then I could switch to either this one here, which is my S9, or I could use my S23 Ultra. So that's, yeah, a couple of the reasons why I like IRL Link. You know, both platforms can switch between one or the other. For the most part, it's pretty stable now. Hey, you're welcome. Yeah, welcome, and thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. It was quite buggy, I think maybe even like a month ago, and they've been rolling out updates, a ton of updates that they've added to it. I think what I'd really like for them to do is have it working when the app is in the background. So I found with it on here, on my S9, I have to have it open all the time for the TTS to keep working. If I turn the screen off, it'll work for maybe a second or two and then it'll stop working. So apparently they're working on that. So I sent them a message on my, oh, cool. Yeah, so apparently they're working on it, they want to roll that out, but we'll see. I'm not sure if they can do it for both platforms. I have applied for that, but let's see, they sent through a Discord link. I clicked on it, but it was a link that expired, and I haven't heard from them since. So I don't know. Yeah, but quite a few of my friends, they're on it. They even tried to resend the join link or whatever from the Discord. But you know, I'm not in any rush. I'll just see how it goes. You know, what happens, happens. Know how to put chat in a stream with IRL Pro on the Samsung S23. Let's see. Yeah, hopefully. You know, it's all good. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm using IRL Pro at the moment, and the way I'm able to read chat is using their built-in chat feature. So let's see, can I actually jump into it while I'm streaming? I think that's a mobile thing. Yeah, so there is a section in IRL Pro where you can pop in your details, like your Twitch username, I think your Kick as well. I don't know if they've got YouTube in there. It's been a little while since I've jumped into that part. It's like one of the first things at the top of the settings menu. So yeah, I have used that and I really like it because I find the text a lot easier to read versus what I was using before. So I'd have like an overlay, like a web overlay, I think they call it. from, let's say, Restream, and I'll use that to be able to integrate a chat from whoever I'm streaming to, whether it be YouTube, Kick, or Twitch, etc. So yeah. 1 second. Try to find my notes. I've got those notes here somewhere. Sure, I put them in my pocket. There they go. Whew. So let's have a look. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen share. I'm going to close out of the one on here. And I'm going to use my iPhone to control the stream. So I'll turn this one off, Galaxy S9, and I'm going to have to screen share this. So one moment. I've got a video on this too, using Streamlabs. I found this to be the cheapest way of screen sharing. It works pretty well. Ideally it would be using SRT, but got to work with what's available. So using Streamlabs and IRL hosting, you can send an RTMP feed out from your screen sharing phone. Check out that video. Let's see. It's able to be a first IRL stream on Kick with help. Hey, that's awesome. Glad to hear that. Nice one. Yeah, check out the YouTube. It's all on there, folks. Well, love from Paris. Well, love from Auckland, New Zealand. So welcome everyone. So let's see if we can do this. Actually, I might have to turn this back on because I need it for the TTS. Can I have 2 IRL links open at the same time? What do you think? So the one on here, so I can keep the TTS going. I don't know. It's the IRL link, Cliff Grades. Or is it going to tell us off? It's going naughty, can't have 2 open. And also my Bluetooth headset is connected to this phone, so I don't want to have to switch back, forth, that kind of thing. Okay, all right. Go live. Screen share, yes. So we want to do that. Select the screen share option on Streamlabs, save our description, click the button, green button, just like in the YouTube video. Start broadcast, so it's going to start, it's going to do its thing. Now, I don't know if it's going to pop up here yet. So I have it connected to my Bluetooth headset. I don't have a speaker, although I like that idea for alerts, or maybe redemptions, various things like that. So I don't know how I'm going to work that out, because it can be a little confusing. You know, which phone do you have connected to what speaker, what Bluetooth headset? So some of that I'm still trying to suss out. And also ideally what I'd like to do is have it so that my personal number is on one of these phones. So that's separate from the one that I'm using to stream. And at the moment it's in my streaming phone. And when I finish streaming, you have to switch it back to the other phone that I use as my daily. So that part can get confusing too. Now, there can be quite a bit to this as well. Just depends how far into the rabbit hole you want to go with all this. Well, the thing is with IRL Pro, I do have it connected to my microphone, which is the Holyland Lark M2. Yeah, I know, right? So that's what I'm using for my streaming phone audio, and I've got the receiver plugged into the phone. So, you know, this to that. So it just depends. Can it separate audio? As you know, I suppose most phone and applications can only do one type of audio. So you can't, you know, if the microphone is going into the phone, then it's, you know, that also acts as the headset as well. So you can't have a separate thing for the external audio. So at least this bit, I think it has to be, you know, transmitter, receiver into the phone. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know. It's lovely, eh? How small that thing is. Now, I do have my other microphone with me, and I wanted to test which microphone I should use for tomorrow, which is Armageddon Expo. That's something I wanted to talk about as well. So I've got this microphone here, Hollywood Lark M2 with the receiver plugged into the phone. That's the audio we're using right now. And then we've got this one, which is DJI Mic 2, which can connect via Bluetooth straight into a phone. Let's go. Yeah. So I need to talk a little bit about that. Normally I only stream on Fridays, and today being my Friday afternoon for a couple of hours. But tomorrow there's a big, actually today as well, this whole weekend, there's a big event on called Armageddon Expo. And it's from Friday to Monday, and it's a long weekend. That's why it's on. This is the big one for New Zealand. And it's basically like a cosplay, pop culture event. We got lots of cosplayers, and then yeah, special guest Jason Momoa is going to be there for it, although he's just doing autographs and photos. So I might just go have a little nosy, say, hey, Jason, where are you, Jason? And then lots of other guests. I think there's some folks from the Flash TV series and various other peeps. Yeah, PAX, yeah. So I think PAX is the biggest one for Aussie. This is the biggest one for New Zealand, called Armageddon Expo. I think they have Armageddon Expo in Aussie land too. But yeah, this is the big one. So I'm going to go just for tomorrow. I won't be going to any other days. I thought last time, which went to Wintergeddon in June, that we did, I think, 2 days of that. That was enough. I think I was kind of done after the first day anyway. I don't know how the cosplayers do it. They put in all that work to, you know, look like the characters they're portraying. Must spend ages doing it. They go to the event, you know, they have to look cool, have to look the part, play the part, and then, you know, it's like a whole day they're in their cosplay, and then they do it the next day, then the next day, maybe a different character. So yeah, no. Yeah, so that is tomorrow. It's going to be earlier. Currently it's about 4:30 New Zealand time, Friday, and I plan to get there around 10 a.m. I don't know if I'm going to get there though, that early. That's kind of early for me. Yeah. So we've done it a couple of times. Been to Armageddon Expo. I would like to go to PAX one year. That won't, well, clearly not this year, which yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago. Next year won't happen either, because I got another trip that I'm saving up for, South Korea. Mr. Banks, hello, how are you doing? Thank you, talking about IRL Pro so much. It's helped me with your disc golf live streams. Ah, nice one. In Seattle. Hello from Auckland. South Korea, hi. Yes. So there's going to be a group of us, yeah, a couple of us going to that, and yeah, I'm really into the culture, the music, TV shows, movies. I don't know any Korean. Kamsahamnida. Just thank you. That's about it. That's about all I know. Maybe you need to know where's the bathroom. Thank you for the food. Hello. So for these streams, I carry about 2 to 3 hours worth. I'm at a 10,000 milliampere battery, just the one, because I don't really need that much battery, you know, for a short stream like this. Makes it lighter, you know, to carry around and things. For tomorrow, I'm getting the expo, guys, so hopefully you're going to join me for that. I'm going to take probably 2 batteries, a 10 and a 20,000, and that should be plenty. I think, I hope. We'll see. I'm going to need fast charging for the streaming phone. Have you tried EQ, OBS filters on your mic? I have, and I think I have some on this microphone. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I'm not sure, because I change things so often. I have a, what do you call, VST plugin equalizer. I forget which one. Real something. I use their one. And I have, if I have anything, I have a limiter. So -3 or -6 decibels, and whoa, guys, almost went for a ride there. Let me check something. I want to see if our screen share is up. Show stream. I probably haven't pressed the button. One moment. How are you all doing? Now we are screen sharing, we are burning battery on that one, so I'll just press side on. So I'll just press this button first. Okay. All the details that are on the YouTube live description. So that info, you can't really, when I update the titles, it doesn't paste the description into the Twitch description as well. So, but you'll find it all there. So if you wanted to watch the VOD later on, you've got YouTube Premium, then yeah, you'll see all that info. What I'm using to stream is my main streaming phone, whether it be the S20 Ultra, it could be the iPhone, it'll never be this one. The S9 is way too slow for it to be a streaming phone. But yeah, I have been alternating between one and the other. And then I've got it in whether I'm using port forwarding today, Loopy SRT, Streamer.bot, the microphone, the video settings, the audio settings, I've got that in there now, the gimbal, which I'm using today, so I could demonstrate that. Are we okay? Are we okay, guys? Yeah. So one reason why I'm a real big fan of this gimbal is because of the AI tracking. It's pretty cool, although I haven't used it as much as I thought I would. Now let's see, tripod, selfie stick, mini tripod for stream. Yeah, so last week when we went to Weta Unleashed, we had I need a shade, a bit warm here. Yeah, I love it. It's pretty cool. The idea behind it was so that I could take photos. So I'll pop you guys down and then I could take photos. Those photos will pop up on stream for you guys, which I should probably do, take a photo of our gear. So we'll burn into our quota. What's the date today? It is the 25th. So we're at 0 quota for this month. We've got 100 photos we can take, which I'm thinking we might burn up tomorrow. Yeah, we might use up our whole quota at Armageddon, but we'll see. I think last one I only took about maybe 80 photos total over the 2 days, maybe 3 days I was there. Now, are we connected? That's what we need to find out. So have a look. We are not connected. So I'm just going to try reconnect. It did connect earlier. Usually if it connects before I start streaming, then it'll reconnect. Reconnect, no problems, right? Success! Okay, so I'll take a photo of our gear. We'll use up one photo from our quota. I don't know if I should use flash. I really want to use flash. Do I have flash in my settings here? No, I don't. Yeah, it's nice, especially with the phone. The phone keeps it light. I have probably maybe 1 or 2 critiques about this one. I'll have critiques about everything, folks. I just want to put that out. But what I'd love to see someone do, whether it be Hohem, which is the gimbal that I'm using, or who else, DJI, and one of the various Zhiyun or whoever, I'd like for them to add a charging port where the phone goes. Because what I need to do sometimes, I need to top up my phone, and you know, you have this long cable, plug it into the phone, and that will tug on the phone, and it'll do lots of weird stuff for the gimbal. So gimbal doesn't like having anything connected to the phone, so I like for them to have that. That way you can have like a really short cable connected from the phone to where the phone holder is, and then if you need to charge the gimbal and your phone, you could just plug a cable into the bottom where the handle is. So that's what I'd like to see. And there was that. There was one other thing as well, but for the most part I really like this gimbal. It ticks almost everything. See if I can remember. Now can we see my sidebar over here? Just wondering. My little preview has timed out. Yeah, and I think there's one gimbal that has it, which was, oh, nice one. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, so we're just going to walk through all the various different, actually I'm just going to pause our thing. It's getting a little bit crazy. And just reposition it that way. Yeah, so you should be looking at it alongside here. Now this is my Stream Deck. I showed you how to add one of them into IRL Link. Really easy, it's just the link for, I think it's Launch Deck inside of Streamer.bot, their website. So you launch it, copy that link, and then you paste it into IRL Link as a browser link. So I have shown this before, but just for anyone who may be new to the stream, in the bottom left hand side I've got a button which I use to start my stream. That's effectively the command !starting. And in fact earlier I tried to use my Stream Deck, but somehow the Streamer.bot website was connected to the wrong instance of Streamer.bot. Anyway, I got it reconnected to the proper one. And if you did ever need to run any of these buttons that you can see over here, then make sure you've got a command in case for whatever reason this thing won't work. So yeah, I cut off, but I said I just went back home, reconnected the right instance of Streamer.bot so that this Stream Deck thing would work. So I got a button there which is the !starting command, so that just resets everything, like my filters, what scenes and sources should be on or off. So you can put whatever you want into that, including probably the most important thing is to change scenes to starting. And then the live button that you see, that is the command to start the stream, or the !start if you've got no ops. But that also does a couple of other things that no ops can't do. So that's why if you've got a PC, if you can install Stream.bot, you can add more functionality to those commands that no ops has. Then I've got my Cam 1 button, which is !live or !cam 1. So that just switches scenes to Cam 1. But whoa Nolly, very windy today. But that also does a couple of other things as well. Like, for example, if I go to my slideshow scene, we've got various pictures and things popping up on stream, and then I go back, then it's going to turn some things on and off depending on what was the previous scene. So this is stuff that I could talk about in future videos as well. So based on what was the previous scene versus the current scene, what do you want to have showing? So this sidebar thing here, if I go to one scene, it's going to move that sidebar out of the way, and I come back to Cam 1 and we want it to pop out again. And I've kind of shown you how to do that already. So if you've seen my Streamer.bot video, that very long one, which is like 40 minutes long, then the foundation groundwork is in there. Whew. I need to find some shade. I'm very toasty over here. Toasty. I think I'm going to go home and it's just going to be darker shade on the side. and then like normal shade here. Anyway, let's see. So we've got a button that changes to the screen sharing scene. So if I press this one, then we should be able to see the screen sharing. So I think on this scene, let's have a look. This is going to reload for me. Oh yeah, it's so powerful. Check out my video. I have videos on almost everything. That way I can just refer to you guys, say, oh yep, so yep, I covered that in this video, go check that one out. Awesome, yes, we are using the Lark M2 today. So it's right here, this is the transmitter. So it's got the black sticker on it, so it covers up all the branding and everything, makes it a little more stealthy. So that's there, and then we've got the receiver, which is USB-C receiver for this phone, plugged into the S23 Ultra. If I ever needed to switch to my iPhone, then they've got an iPhone receiver that you could just plug into that. You can't sort of... yeah. So with that, you kind of have to, what am I trying to say? Yeah, it won't use two receivers at the same time, so it can only use one or the other. You have to turn one off, unplug one, and then the transmitter will connect to the new one. Okay, so yeah, this is probably what I'm thinking of using tomorrow, but I do have the DJI Mic 2 that we could try and test out, and then you guys could see what you think. I've installed the, you can switch between different cameras. Now I'm using the ultra wide. This one is the normal, which is generally the best one. It's got image stabilization, electronic and optical for the S23 Ultra, and then we've got the selfie. I think there's two selfie cameras, one which is a little more zoomed in, one which is wider, so I've just chosen one that I can switch between. Yeah, so you could just choose which ones you want to use. And if you actually, so I'm going to go to this one here, if you start zooming in, it'll auto switch to the 10 time optical zoom. So that's optical zoom. Did a switcheroo on us. Both cameras. Huh. Oh, you mean over here? This would be my screen share. It's my other phone. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's basically the same scene, but one is zoomed in, so more vertical, and then the other one is the wider view. So it's just the same. I forgot. So let's see. I'm going to tap on the cam 1 button. So go back here. So back to cam 1. And then if we just demonstrate that zoom again. Yep, so this is your standard. Oh no, this is ultra wide. Actually, I'm going to zoom in from ultra wide. It should auto switch to our standard, and then, oh no, it's stuck on ultra wide. Okay, interesting. So now we're on normal. We're going to zoom in. And hello, welcome back, welcome back. I think we were doing too much for our IRL Pro there. Probably couldn't handle all the rendering we were doing. High sound on BRB. Let me check. Okay, yeah. So basically, with any device that is broadcasting or streaming, it's got to render all the frames. And I think what happened there was when I was zooming, it was just too much. As powerful as this phone is, I think it could handle all of that stuff that I was doing. Yeah, so try not to do too much of that. You know, we won't do that. Hello, seagulls, what do you want? These guys looking for food. That is pretty brave. Pretty brave. Look at them. I think they think I'm the bird man. There's this guy here in Auckland who feeds seagulls. And then, you know, they land on the shoulders and stuff. Seagulls and pigeons, yeah. I'm not that guy. Pet gulls, yeah. No, wrong guy. Wrong guy. I'm not the bird guy, okay? Want a photo? He's got some attitude, this one. Okay. Oh, did we connect? I don't know if we got our thing connected. Oh yeah, we did, eh? So this should definitely work. We've got a crowd here too. You just need to change the gimbal mode. Where are we? See our little audience. Feathered audience. Okay, that should be better. Woo. I hope that photo is going to pop up for us. We'll see. Let's see, where else? Where were we? So we've got screen sharing, which I demonstrated earlier. We've got slideshow mode. If I was to screen share two phones, well, not screen share, if I was to broadcast from two phones, then, you know, I've got Cam 2, or I've got Cam 1 plus 2. Then we've got a privacy mode. So I'll just demonstrate that if I was to tap on that. Okay, we are back, Cam 1, Cam 1. So there'll be times when you'll need to go have some privacy, where you're pulling out a payment card or something. We have Maple Glades in the chat. Hey, Maple Glades, how are you doing? How's the farm life? Saw a video on Streamer.bot deck. Hold on. Yes, yeah, it's a long one. 40 minutes. I love using with IRL chat, yes. IRL chat's still my favorite, but it stopped working for me. Made a bunch of custom button designs. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, when it stopped working for me, it just wouldn't load and the chat wouldn't play or anything. So I had to dump it for something else. And IRL Link is the closest thing I've found so far to IRL chat, which is a fantastic app. I love that you can turn off the screen and it'll keep working. Whereas IRL chat or IRL Link doesn't really do that. Apparently the guys are working on it. Dragon, got a head up, thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Thanks for popping in. Tried hopping during the yeah. So that's gonna be a big one. Because in the environment, I'm on fire. I'm like, excuse me, would you like a photo? Love what you're wearing. It's just a little awkward in street photography. I'm not as skilled at it as our friend Poultry. Poultry can just talk to anyone, get a street portrait. The vibes have to be right for me to just go up ask strangers for portraits. It's nice. It's on. Yes, that's the other thing. Whereas IRL chat was only available on Android devices, so it only really helped folks who had and Android, but I know quite a few people who only have iPhones and they just love iPhones. So at least this gives people options, regardless of whatever system you're on. And at least from my looking at it, they seem very similar. You know, they're not too different from one platform versus the other. Pale blue wave? Ah, I think that is an emoji, right? Also crazy good. Just being a normal person and doing stranger. Oh, is that a streamer? Okay. He's blowing up like insane. Yeah. You mean poultry? Let's see. Wow, he was on fire at TwitchCon. He's got so many photos. Oh, this is poultry in motion. Thanks. I think I need to grab some shade, eh? I'm dying, yeah. Yeah, he's got in a couple of photos with Pokemon. The latest one came out really nice. Really like that one. Oh, pale blue wave. Okay, photography like a year and a half ago. 600,000 followers on IG. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, good on him. All right. Yeah, good one. Let's see. So with my stream deck, you'll see that I've got buttons also for my sidebar that pops in and out. So that's this thing over here. Showing you the screen share, there's the slideshow mode. Did that photo come up? Let me check. I don't think that photo popped up, what the one with the seagull. I'll just see if we're still connected. Finally picked up the data SIM card to tap into my plan so I can connect. Oh, nice. Nice. We are not connected, apparently. No, we are connected. Did you guys see a photo? Or maybe I have to try and press a button. Or try my latest button here. No new photos yet. Oh, bummer. Okay. Perhaps I have to re-upload it. Select and transfer. Okay. Do you guys see all like the duplicated messages? Look at all these. What? That is interesting. So that I think is from YouTube. The white font I believe is the YouTube color. And so I'm still testing this out. Hollyland seems great. Ah, nice. Yeah, I like it. I really like the audio. I considered bringing the Lenzi J12 to try out today, but last time I used it at Armageddon in spring, it got a lot of interference, so the audio was really glitchy, and I think it's because the range isn't all that great, so it can go up to 20 meters. So in an environment like this where there's not that many people around, I think it's fine. But you know, in a convention center, thousands of people, etc., then you know, you got a lot of Bluetooth and wireless Wi-Fi and all that stuff, so it's gonna struggle, and I think that's what happened then back in June. So that's why I bought the Hollyland with me, because I believe, just off the top of my head, it has a range of up to 200 meters, and it's similar with the DJI Mic 2. And my Rode Wireless Me, it's a bit too much stuff to carry around, and battery life only lasts about 3 hours anyway. And I don't want all the extra cables and things, so I'd need to keep them continuously powered. So that narrowed it down to these here. So Hollyland, which we haven't used at a big convention before. Oh, same with the DJI Mic 2. I'm curious with the August update that I installed for the Mic 2, if the glitchy sounds are still going to be there. Now, we had a lot of beep, 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 beep sounds before. I'm wondering if they fixed that in the August update. I know it doesn't really happen with the iPhone. So we could try switching to the iPhone. But I'm more curious about the Bluetooth audio with the mic to the S23 Ultra. The HoloLens, I've got a Bluetooth receiver plugged into the phone. So yeah, it is. But whereas the DJI Mic 2, it can connect directly to a phone without a receiver, but you lose out on a lot of the benefits that come with the receiver. So there's no noise cancellation, there's no 24-bit audio, which is only helpful for recording. There was one other thing. There's another thing which you don't get when you use it connected via Bluetooth. So ideally, one day you will be able to do that. So I'd love to not have a receiver plugged into a phone, but still have that quality of audio, you know? How are we doing? Now, is our YouTube chat still working? So I had a feeling that that Streamlabs had made an update so the YouTube chat still works. Quick question, when I'm using SRT, my signal to OBS takes like 7 seconds-ish, but yours is close to instant, or maybe your video's behind about that amount of time and I just don't notice the time difference. There's always going to be a lag, and I found it can range from about 5 to 10 seconds. I'm used to the lag, so I kind of accommodate for that. So a lot of my redemptions and things, they tell me if something's going to happen. I might also have a delay in the chat too. That might be 4 seconds, so perhaps that's something. But I'm sure you guys will notice, you know, from the time that you type something in versus time it might pop up, and then for me to respond and everything. Yeah? What's this? Oh yeah, okay. 1 second. Not really a trick. Well, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm just trying to bring up my channel, and checking the YouTube chat. So just go type in hello on YouTube. Hello from the YouTubes. So I typed in hello from the YouTubes and it did pop up. Okay, so at least Streamlabs is working. So I got a relay chat thing that displays the message on my streaming phone. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about, and what I'll be covering in my next video is relay chats. For some of you there won't be anything new, but I think I found this is probably the most reliable way of getting YouTube chat to pop up, both on your streaming phone and also on IRL chat, or whatever your IRL Link, whatever you're using as your chat phone. Good to know. I'm not doing something wrong. Well, no. Just thinking, what else am I doing? So yeah, it is. I might have a delay on the chat. Could be 4 seconds. And then, yeah, I'm just used to the delay. Just thinking what else. Yeah, I don't think so. And yeah, I accommodate for the delay too. So I try to have a message on my streaming phone that pops up so that I'm aware of something is going to happen, you know. Time to test screen. Did our photo pop up? Just waiting. Yeah, it's like 3 seconds top speed. Really quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, not sure. Maybe it just doesn't have to travel far. So I think when you stream Maple, you're streaming on the farm, but is your computer also at the farm, or is it like back home somewhere? So maybe it's something to do with that distance. Test. Add BRB. Okay. All good. Add. Okay. If you want to check out my YouTube live, and if you got YouTube Premium, then there could be a way that you don't have to worry about the ads. Because I can read the ad, your chat on both. So maybe when I pop over there. And of course, if you're on Twitch, you can't hear what I'm saying. Because you're in the ad. But yes, mine might have to go further, as well as technically slower internet, even if it's capable speed. It's like stupid fast. Like it's not. Oh, okay, got it. Yes. So whereas, it doesn't really have to go very far for me. It's like I'm in the same area, basically, in the city. So that might have something to do with it. There's not as much interference, and in the city, and also using this phone, it's 5G, so it's a 5G connection. So that would help, I guess. So it could be lots of little things like that. But yeah, lag is a part of SRT in general, because it has to do a lot of back and forth communication. Oh, the other thing too is I'm using port forwarding. I think you may be using what's a IP, no IP, or let's say you're using BattlBox Cloud. Then it might have to do something with that middle service that you're going through. So yeah, might have to go from your phone to that middleman service, I've called it, and then back to your computer. So that could be something as well. But yeah, just kind of account for the delay. Dynamic IP might be used. So yeah, it could be. And then once you add all these little things together, let's say it has to go through that middleman service, then to your computer, maybe, don't have like the most ideal, perfect internet, then it could be a little bit slower, and then it just drags out that lag a bit more. So yeah, it's gonna be different for everyone, but generally, I think it's around about 4 to 8 seconds, 10 seconds. But here I think I'm okay, but I have noticed sometimes where the lag has increased. And I think that's when my connection starts struggling. If the lag is too much, then the stream plays up and it might even disconnect, stop working. It won't even do the BRB thing. Such a tricky thing, this whole IRL stuff. Now, do I need to show anything else here? I think all of that is pretty self-explanatory with my Stream Deck. We've got controls to turn up and down the music. I could cover that in the video. At some point, I've got a button for spam, so if someone spams in the chat, then I could just psh, and then it just brings up real long text of taco fakes. Sometimes buffering adds latency over time, and then I have to completely refresh the stream. Yeah. So that can happen too. We have to refresh and everything. Okay, appreciate it. Well, thank you. I think I made the glass. Seeing a question about setup. About my setup. Let me check chat. Oh, okay. Might have missed that one. So try to accommodate too, but yeah, voice commands. Per stream, but reaction to it happens later by amount of latency, so maybe that's a really niche thing for me. Yeah. So I have, I've sort of thought about that one. So basically, what I've noticed is what I see on my streaming phone, that chat there, that's like instant, whereas I know there's the delay from the video. And what I've been trying to do, especially with my redemption called Law and Order. So for example, I'll show you Law and Order. I'm not going to use this too much because it takes a bit of coding. So with this one, this channel point redemption on Twitch, you can put in a caption, maybe a pose or something that I could do. So I'm just going to say hi, and then when you put through the redemption, so I go click, go, come on, work, come on to chip. Error occurred, okay. So you see the message there in chat, it says Cliff creates ready now. So that gives me time to sort of read the message so I can see it on my streaming phone. It goes, hi, oh okay, so you want me to say hi. So when I'm ready, then I can just press in a command, or which is K. So I type K, taking Jeff photo in, 3, 2, so I see it as 3, 2, 1, Jeff photo shared to the Discord. I think the photo is actually taken around the 2 or the 1 mark when I see it on my screen, you know? So at least that gives me something to prep for. So I know it's going to happen around that 2 or 1 mark when I see it on my stream, on my chat. And then that photo, let's see, there's screen share, settings, Starbucks. Let's bring up Discord. Photo time. That Jeff moment was captured, indeed, yeah. Time and latency is always the same game, yeah. So I tried to do a redemption a while back. I think it was similar, where it took a photo like that, but it didn't have a countdown, or there wasn't any timer. So, and there was no way to know when I was going to take a photo, so I could be like sitting here for like 5 minutes or something waiting for it. And then I tried to put in a thing so that it would, maybe it'll notify me after or before. The timer thing is what I've found to be the best at the moment, because there's always that lag between Stream.bot and also you know, what you see on your streaming phone. So you're set up now. You have 2 SIM cards. One is hotspotting the stream card, so you're bonding the connections. Now what's your setup now? Real quick. Okay, so setup. If you want to know all the details for today's stream, so that is on the YouTube channel. So have a look at my YouTube and the live description. I've got everything in there, including the phone that I'm using to stream, how I'm connected, so port forwarding, the microphone I'm using. I'm going to try and have that updated for every stream, because I change things up every now and again to, you know, test what was actually that mic 2 like, or what was, let's try switching to the DJI Osmo 6. But yeah, it's all there. But I suppose SIM cards I haven't covered. So really you want the SIM card in your streaming phone, because you need that to be reliable. I've found when I try and stream with the streaming phone connected via Wi-Fi, not very reliable. So I've got a SIM card in the streaming phone that is bonded to my hotspot. Oh, this isn't on there, so that should be on there too. So this is just a cheapy D-Link. It's not one of those fancy ones, the Nighthawks. And it's okay, it's all right, it works. Basics here, like is the hotspotting well? Yeah. So this portable Wi-Fi hotspot, I can share to, well, the SIM card that's in here, SIM card in here, and then this phone, is that still there? This one's connected to the Wi-Fi of the hotspot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that one is, or the iPhone is connected to the hotspot. This phone is connected to the hotspot. They would work a lot better if they all had their own SIM cards. But yeah, they kind of time out without a SIM card in them. But I'm, you know, I only have a budget for 2 SIM cards. So yes, absolutely. Hotspotting the stream cam before, and now I'm doing internal SIM card. Yeah. So because we've got a SIM card in here, I can bond with IRL Pro. So in IRL Pro, I have the mobile SIM card that's inside of the streaming phone, and then I'm bonded. That's not using BellAbox Cloud, so you can bond with IRL Pro without BellAbox Cloud. But let's try and find some shade before I keel over from heat exhaustion. I'm okay. There's no real shade over here. Let's just see, do we have shade? Not really. Oh, nah. Try, see, something we can put our phone down. Whew. It's just more stable with 2 SIM cards. Missed a couple. Great, that's all I wanted to know. Just that it was more stable with 2 SIM cards. Yeah, so I've noticed in IRL Pro down the bottom down here, they does tell you your connection, and when it's grey it means it's okay, you're doing it right, and it will switch to like a red color or yellow color, so I flick it in and out, and then just having the bonded connection. So how much are we getting? Not much. So with the internal SIM card, we're around about 3800 kilobits per second, and then for the settings we need ideally around 4000. The Wi-Fi is providing an extra 128, 200, so it's not a huge amount, but I think the weighting, so how much do you want to use in your internal SIM card versus the Wi-Fi, I'm sure I got it mostly in favor of the SIM card internal one. SIM cards, phone will essentially be a portable hotspot. Yeah, I've found when you hotspot from another phone, it's been pretty decent with Moblin, and I think Moblin you do need what's it called, BellAbox Cloud. Or at least with this one, it seems okay. It's all right. But you know, any little extra is going to help a lot. You know. Essentially, be a hotspot. Stream cam has its own card. Yes, yeah. So you really need a SIM card in that one. I've tried to stream with the SIM card in something else, but it just doesn't work as well. As noted by my phone over here. So this one, which I'm using to listen to the stream, do you see the preview? It's paused. It keeps doing that when I think the connection isn't great. In other words, when it's high Wi-Fi internet from the hotspot, it's not as good as like the home Wi-Fi. So it'll pause, play, pause, you know. You're on the right path. Yes, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Yep, red means probably doing a little glitch or two. Yeah, I've gotten that a few times, but for the most part, it's been grey. Yeah, so now we're looking around 4.6 megabits or 4600 kilobits per second. So that, yeah, that's good. Because at least with the settings, 1080p 30, H.265, and the audio, which doesn't really do as much to it, it says the recommended bitrate matches resolution, ideally around 4000. So as long as you're hovering around that or higher, then your connection's going to look good. But you know, once the signal starts struggling, like I think it will do at Armageddon Expo tomorrow, make sure you guys tune in for that, then you know, that's where it's going to start turning into a potato stream. The biggest event for Auckland, and I'm thinking there's going to be lots of people, especially on the Saturday, most popular day. So heaps of people. I'm sure last time I was there, I had to drop the bitrate down to 1000. All the balancing act, yeah. Yep, so guess we'll see. And the other bit is the audio. Thinking this audio, but I'm going to try switching over to the DJI Mic 2. Give that a go. Which will probably mean we'd need to go BRB for a little bit. Actually, let's see if I can get our camera to work. Can I grab a seat over here again? Oh, our screen share died, didn't it? Okay. So go live, start broadcast. Gotta be lurking and working. That's okay as long as it's working. That's one of the rules. Number one rules of IRL, folks. If you're lurking, gotta be twerking. Everyone knows. Alright, okay. So that is Streamlabs. Streamlabs, and this feature is free, which I found, you know, it keeps those costs down. I need to plug in our power. So here's my little 10,000 milliampere battery bank that I basically use almost all the time. It does have fast charging, but I was thinking over this battery, I believe the fast charging only works on this port. So it's USB-C port here. I've got a magnetic adapter in it, so when I need to charge this battery bank, I plug into that to charge it up. But yeah, I think for tomorrow I'm going to have a USB-C to USB-C to charge up the streaming phone. And I might switch to the iPhone tomorrow and maybe Streamcast up. Charging. Alright, let's go over here. So I showed you guys my Stream Deck. Thing paused again. Okay, that's how I control my stream. Got all these buttons that affect OBS, like top photo. If you guys have voted on a photo, no photos have popped up, have they? I might have to restart my modem. Not connected. Okay, reconnect. Okay, we'll switch over to quick actions. So this is what I mentioned in my latest video, how I'm able to raid another channel without having to type in or, you know, figure out what is the command to raid someone. Now, sometimes I can get confused whether it's a /raid or !raid. So this way, you just press a button. So that one that looks like a parachute, that's what you click on. So you tap on that button, and then it'll bring up the channel that you can raid to. So whether it's someone you're following, I actually don't like what they did here. is they see how everything's really squashed up. But you know, you click following and or you know, similar, etc. So you can even do a search and filter there to find someone. So let's say someone in chat says, oh, this person is streaming. You can just tap on search, type in the name, and then that way you'll find the person, tap on their channel, and then you can rate it to them. This is all, of course, Twitch related. They do have a kind of raid system on YouTube, but it's a little more complicated. I think the other channel has to be okay with you raiding to them. I believe it was YouTube's response to all the hate raids that Twitch was getting a while back. So both channels have to be okay with raiding to one or the other. Now, I forget their name for it, but yeah, raiding, basically raiding, sending your viewers to another channel so they could continue the good vibe. Okay, we're connected. Now I'm just going to try re-uploading that previous photo. So select OK. Oh, it's back button. Start transfer. Bam. Okay. Then I'll take a photo of our gear if anyone is curious about it. Try and tidy up my cables a bit. It's all about the cable management. You guys know cable management. Keep things classy. Oh, yeah, that's starting to look pretty good. Waiting for that photo. What do you guys reckon? Is it going to work? Lurking and it's working. Go back our stream deck. And then activity. So this is where you can actually filter this list of let's say just people who have cheered, people who have well, followed or subscribed, gifted. So whatever you want to put in here. I think I might remove the filter for redemptions. I don't really need that. You know, like if I put through redemption, etc. It's just whatever you want. Let's say you want to thank people who have followed or subscribed, gifted. You know, that's all cool. It's all good. All right. Okay. Just waiting. Gonna check our camera again. Red and, is that red and green? Okay, all right, I think we need to restart our hotspot. Where did I put it? So that is off. And I mentioned earlier about how I'm able to read YouTube chat, so it's still something I want to cover a little bit today. Yeah, so a couple of ways that I've been able to do it is Restream. Restream, they have like a relay bot where you can send messages, let's say from Twitch to YouTube, YouTube to Twitch. So that would work. That's one way of doing it. Would a dual SIM stream phone work for IRL Pro bonding? I don't think so. This phone is dual SIM. I believe the way it works is it's just for two numbers. So it's more like things going in or you calling out. It's not really for bonding two mobile connections, because you'd actually need two separate antennas or something. I might have to retry that. At the moment, both my SIM card, well, I've got one SIM card in here and then one SIM card in here. It might be device specific too, whether let's say they do have two separate, what do they call it? Two separate antennas. Now, but the way I think, and there was a little while ago that I tried it out, it only provided one connection going in. There was no benefit to the other one. And it's really just if you wanted to have like two numbers, you know, that was really it. So I could make a call from one number, my personal number versus my business number. But yeah, it wasn't the same as like bonding two separate mobile antenna connections into the app. That'd be great, because then you can eliminate, you know, an extra phone, etc. Oops. Oh, okay, that's what happened there. Adventures. Hello, how's it going? So hey, thanks for your tutorials and a ton of troubleshooting. After 3 weeks, finally got my IRL stream work with just my phone. Nice. Hey, you're welcome. Glad to have helped there. It's great to hear that. Makes me feel good inside when I hear folks who have been able to get their IRL working. You know, and 3 weeks might seem like a long time, but yeah, it's different for everybody. Yeah, some, you know, you might be able to just get it all up and running. Maybe a pretty simple setup in a day. You know, something that works for you, and you're great. I've been working on mine for like 2 years. Ever evolving. Okay, we're just restarting this. Hope we can get the camera working. So, Niello. Having to use a Nighthawk at the moment to add Wi-Fi. Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, I've been thinking about a Nighthawk, whether I'd get an old one, the M1, or one of the new ones. Okay, the M6 Pro seems like the way to go if you've got the money. It's hella expensive though, so much. Okay, connect. Work. I did get it to connect before I started streaming today, but it is really fickle, this thing. I reckon I need something a little more reliable, yeah, like a Nighthawk. Well, the M1s are getting cheaper. Okay, Blast, how's it going? How are you doing? Videos help you a lot? Thanks for the help, it's always evolving. It is, trust me. Especially if you're a tinkerer and a perfectionist like I am, you always want the best for your stream, whether it's the best audio, video quality, battery life, whatever, you know. And the more you get into it, it is a rabbit hole. Especially in microphones, if you're like me on that front. Some folks know. Yeah, so bulky and batteries heat up so much. Yeah, they can do, yeah, indeed. Something that's going on to be newer and better. True. The amount of gimbals and tripods and microphones and phones and you name it. Cultura. Hello. Go this by SRT server. Yeah, so I have a self-hosted setup which I call a middleman service. So my phone is broadcasting back to my computer at home, and then my computer has OBS on it, and it's streaming to both Twitch and YouTube using Restream. So that is my setup. To make an IRL backpack with an omnidirectional antenna for the Wi-Fi. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Wouldn't know how to do that. Not at the moment. Maybe with the ballot box. I think that's the way to go. I guess most costs what, a low cost option, and then from there you've got all sorts. Omnidirectional antenna. Yeah, but generally you'd need a separate modem. That's how most people would do it. Like one Nighthawk, another Nighthawk, another Nighthawk. I think if you're in a particularly rough area, possibly 4 modems. And there's one spot in Auckland, maybe a couple in Auckland. I would love to test with the 4 modem setup, because I've been smashed in those places. Excuse me. You don't do the whole cloud OBS server thing. Me? No. Mainly it's a cost thing. I just don't have the funds to be able to afford a cloud server. You can actually do it through perhaps like Amazon, or build your own one in the cloud. Currently that's the way that I'm doing it, computer at home. But I could look into that in the future, because that could be an option. Thing is with some of them is, they might be free, or you could use it now, but then if they turn it off, then you kind of up the creek without a paddle. Or whatever saying you want to put in for that. Alright, are we working now? Oh, okay. Go to friend design. What? No. Saying I need to repair. That would be bad. Enter pairing code to connect. This might be a non-photo stream today. Okay, so these are connected to each other. So you need to go to frame.io, enter pairing code to connect. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, not good. I guess maybe it's a 30-day thing where it expires and then you need to redo it. That's kind of annoying. Alright, definitely need to get that working by tomorrow. So I guess I'm going to just turn this off. Perhaps we do Pokemon photos. That's our fallback plan. I need to get out of this light too. I'm boiling. Maybe what we can do is something. Let me check our messages here. So yep, okay, I read that one. I think in Oz we only have 3 main carriers. That's before you end up with Starlink or something. Yeah, so let's see, you've got Telstra, then iiNet, and there was the other one. I forget the other one. Oops, I think we have to go. Alright, let's go because I hear music. I know YouTube gods are they're gonna punish me. I have to avoid any music now. But I checked my lives, and sure enough, there was a copyright thing there. I can pick up even songs from musicians or street performers. You can pick those up. Say, using the melody of such and such a song. There was this one time, I think last week, we were, they are very. Now I haven't gotten into any trouble with them, but let's say if those lives were to be monetized, then probably all that monetization would go to them. Just going to turn off the AI tracker. Yeah, so from now on, if I catch a whiff of any music, I'm either going to mute the microphone or just try and get out of there. They're super sensitive indeed. Okay, so sorry folks who wanted to tune in for the photos today. Looks like I have to redo the connection for my photography camera. But that means all the photos we're going to be for tomorrow. So in case you didn't catch it, tomorrow we're going to Armageddon Expo, pop culture event. Lots of cosplayers and shopping perhaps. This guy. I know, the thing is, but even beforehand, it said connected. It's only now it said that please enter in your pairing code. I'm like, geez, why can you tell that earlier when I was at home? Technology, always messing with me, I tell you. Maybe I'll just turn off the camera and then turn back on again and it'll just work. Camera is off. Okay, we go menu, connect to cloud, connect. What do you reckon? Connecting. Nope. Okay, I need to be able to do that from my phone. Yeah, it does, except for today. Have you tried restarting your computer? Your phone? Set it. Wait, do I have it set up on my phone? Just gonna check my browser. Okay. Okay. Sign in. Ooh, it's nice here. Nice little breeze. Come on, sign in. Yeah, it's not good. Not signed in. Okay, stinkeroonie. Do you run noise suppression on the M2 mics? I am not at the moment. So you see that blue color? That means it's not using noise suppression. So if actually the wind. And when it changes to a green color, that means noise suppression is on. So there's a button on here that I can press. Okay, blue. Now it's a green color, as you can see. So that green means that the noise suppression is on. I generally am not really a fan of the noise suppression, but I think when I'm in a cafe like Starbucks, I should probably have it on, because when we were in there last week, there was quite a bit of background noise. You could hear me, and I thought the mic did a really good job of sort of isolating my voice where it is, but their background noise was still quite loud. So maybe in environments like that, lots of people talking, etc. in the background, that's when I could turn this on. Would it help with music? Maybe, yeah, maybe it might help reduce the music noise. But yeah, this is what it sounds like with the noise reduction on that green color. And then there's a button on the receiver as well that I can press to turn off there. But I try not to press that one because it can sort of, tug at the phone. So for example, if I try to start pressing it, then the phone's going to start doing stuff like that. See how it's sort of moving a little bit? Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I am a fan. So this is called the Holyland Lark M2. It was very big on YouTube. Lots of people were talking about it. New product. This is the greatest mic ever, etc. So I'm going to release a video at some point with my honest opinion, what I think of it. But I've been, spoiler, I guess. I like it. It does cost a lot more than the Ulanzi J12. It does beat it in a couple of ways. Yeah, so I mentioned the distance. of how far, oh actually 200 meters. Actually, I'm not sure, I want to test it out. I really need someone to hold my phone so I can walk away from it. I'm just not trusting enough to leave my phone, put it down in the city and then walk away from it and see someone running off of my phone. Hey, come back. Too paranoid for my own good. Yeah, well, I actually want to test the difference between this mic, the Holyland Lark M2 and the DJI Mic 2 with the August update, which I installed last night. I want to see if it's removed all the glitchy sounds that we had earlier. Yeah, we had a lot of like beep, 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 beep sounds. Gee, I need like a stand or something over here. It would be great. Oh, actually, I see somewhere. Waterproof? I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't think so. It should be on their website if you want to look it up. Do a quick Google, see if it's waterproof. But that's not something that any of them mention. So, you know, the Rhodes or the DJI, they don't mention being waterproof. Although you would think they should be, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking very unlikely. Okay, let's pop you down over here. Okay, so 44% battery. Battery's gone up a little bit. Probably going to have to unplug you guys from the, actually let's just do it now. See it? Gotcha. Love these. Love these. So what's it doing in there? Okay, so this is the audio from the Holyland Lark M2 wireless microphone. Test, test, check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is the audio difference before I unplug the receiver. You'll then hear the inbuilt microphone of the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. What is that? The Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Okay, unplugging now. Oh, before I do that, so what I'll do is I'll unplug the receiver because we've got good audio now, and then I'm going to go to BRB, switch to this other microphone, DJI Mic 2, have that connected via Bluetooth directly into the phone, and make sure that that is working with IRL Pro. I did have a question on that. I think someone else was struggling with the Bluetooth audio going into an IRL Pro. So I did get that working a couple of weeks ago. So if we can get that working again today. So I have to do a couple of taps of this to make sure that it's all working. So I just do a quick tap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually got quite a bit windier, so I'm not sure if you can tell. 1, 2, 1, 2 with the Holyland Lark M2. Okay, cool. So I'm going to unplug. This is the inbuilt microphone of the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. 1, 2. I think you'll be able to hear the wind noise. Now let's just check. Go check on this phone here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm speaking from the same distance and also the same volume. It should be quite a bit lower. Check. check, this is the inbuilt microphone of the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. And this is the receiver for the Hollyland Lark M2. Just move that in this direction. Receiver, and there's the transmitter here under my top. It's got a USB-C pass-through charging in the bottom with a magnetic cable adapter here. Cool. Right, just gonna turn this on. So blue flashing light. And let's see. Right, the data fits indeed. Now I think we're still on the inbuilt mic. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in less than a minute, okay? I'm gonna switch to BRB. I need to stop streaming from IRL Pro in order to connect this bad boy up. Okay. Welcome back everybody, welcome back. And yes, there should be audio on the Clips BRB scene. Yeah, I probably made an update or something and need to fix that. I think I changed what clips I had on the BRB scene. So yeah, I'll have another look. So here's our new microphone. We're using a DJI Mic 2. From what I can tell, there's no bleeping sound. Can you guys hear a bleep? Doing a tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it appears that we are using the microphone. Yeah, DJI Mic 2 connected via Bluetooth. And here's the other one. I think our volume is quite a bit lower. So what I found with Hollyland is I have to dial down our volume to -14 whereas this one we need to bump it up. Yeah, we're at minus 14 decibels, so I'm going to try at 0. So now we're at 0. Check, check, test, test. Just wondering if we've got that bleeping sound that we had before. Oh, it doesn't sound great, eh? I don't think so. Oh, we do have the bleeping. Blip, blip. Blip, blip, blip. I think I want to try switching to this phone because I believe the audio is better on the iPhone. It's expensive, yeah. I am shocked. Okay, let's try that. So I'm going to stop streaming from the S23 Ultra. We'll go to BRB without audio. Sorry about that. Yeah. I don't think the August updates fixed the bleeps. It's not great. At least it's not great connected to the Samsung S23 Ultra. And I believe you do need to be connected to very specific phones to have the best audio. iPhone 11 was listed as one of those phones. Interesting. Blip, 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 blip. Yeah. Okay, right. See you guys in a little bit. Go BRB. This time we'll be connected to this phone. Cool? All good? Oh. Uh-oh. I'll be back. So we're connected via Cam 2, not Cam 1. But this should be okay. Welcome back. Better than before? That is crazy. Let's make sure we're connected to this this microphone. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we are. Okay, we definitely are connected. Oh no, just trying to clean my camera. I think that made things worse. Okay, sounds better, but the quality still is as good as the first one. Noise suppression is really good, yeah. No. So all those premium features like 24-bit recording, noise suppression, what else? I think there's one other thing. Those are only available when you also have the receiver. So this is the Bluetooth audio going directly into the phone. So what do you think? Better? If I try and press the button to activate recording, so if I try and activate recording, if I try to activate any of those other features, then this stops working. Excuse me. Phil, how's it going? Do you need to be streaming on Twitch as well as YouTube to get YouTube comments on IRL Link? I think so, because I tried doing an unlisted stream to YouTube and it didn't work. Yeah, so it's a bit tricky. Maybe it only works if you do not an unlisted stream, but actually a public stream to YouTube. Then it might work. But at least with my setup, with my current setup, I'm using Restream to stream to both Twitch and YouTube. I know that works. Did I have a receiver instead of a Bluetooth? I only bought the transmitter only version. I think the lady was trying to sort of nudge me towards getting the receiver and single transmitter, but I said, no, I only want the transmitter one, that's it. So I was really hopeful of the transmitter only setup, but you know, as you guys can hear, this is better than when I was connected to the S23 Ultra, but I think the other one is a lot better. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, but you have to be using a supported phone. So I think the highest S20 or S phone was the S21, and it didn't go any higher than that in the listing that I saw on the DJI website. Haven't been able to find it. Now, because I remember the first time I used it must have been with the S23 Ultra, and that's where the bleeping sound was very obvious. I think the update has improved it, but it's not as good as the other one, or when I used the iPhone. Excuse me. So you like the other one the most? Yeah. I think having the receiver makes a big difference. This would hopefully be the future, I think, connected via Bluetooth straight into the phone. But I don't know who needs to make an update there, probably the phone developers. But I'd love... Let's see, just gonna check the audio. Play. Oh, no. Oh. Trying to get the preview to work for me. Yeah, so I think in general, from my testing, if you were to go for a setup, on the affordable end is the Atlantic J12. You can see the pass-through charging. This, I suppose you could. Oh, something I'd like to try out is if we get an audio disconnect when I plug in power. So let's try that. I don't think we will. Okay, so mic check, 1 2 1 2, check check check. Test test test. So I'm going to plug in power into the iPhone and see if the audio is going to stop working. Hey, all good. Oh, okay, Bless, you have to go. No worries. Thanks for popping in. See you next time. Catch you later. Excuse me. Okay, so testing 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3, plugging in the power 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, check check check, test test test. Power is now plugged in. So I didn't disconnect. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whereas I know when I have this phone. See that? There's the S23 Ultra, and there's the chat. Ooh, trippy. That's what I can read on my phone screen. You see where it says YouTube chat, OK Blast. So that's my relay using Streamer.bot. That's how I'm able to see your guys' messages. So I rely on this a lot. Yeah. I think the one for Moblin is really clear too. I like it's got a dark background behind the text. Whereas I suppose if you've got something that's too bright, you wouldn't be able to read the text there. But this is pretty good. Works for me. Okay. Alright, so yeah, there's our audio. I think we're going to switch back to the other phone with the Hollyland audio. Oh, okay. Camera small, just good chat, alert box and such. Have you tried the web overlays? I can't show those. Maybe this bit. See, so under settings, web overlays. You tap into that, then you can create a new web overlay. And in here, this is where you can enter in a URL for service like Streamlabs or Stream Elements. So they have chat overlays you can put into here, and then you'll be able to see those on your streaming phone. Real-time chat, IRL Pro on the same phone. Doesn't seem to connect that well. It might be a bit much. Yeah, it might be a bit much for it. Well, I suppose you can always sort of swipe in and out between apps, and there have been times where I've had to do that, depending on how many phones I've got. I'm going to swap phones. Oh, this wasn't even charging. Okay, alright. I'm going to use tomorrow. Tomorrow for Armageddon Expo, I'm thinking of using Streamcaster because it doesn't need as high of a bit rate to stream at 1080p 30. It's based on Lark's, and Lark's, the bitrate requirements are a lot lower than IRL Pro. Oh, but I won't be able to bond. I guess we'll see. I might be swapping between one setup and the other one. I'm thinking we won't use this one. Yeah, I know, right? We're not going to use this one. We're going to use the HoloLens Lark M2, and I'm hoping we're not going to have any audio interference with all the other stuff that's happening there. So currently we're using Moblin, and we're streaming at 1080p 30. So this is using the iPhone, and then just so that I can connect this straight to the iPhone and see what the audio differences were. This one is better as I can hear, and as you guys have told me. I'm going to check the stream later on, but yeah, it's not as good as the HoloLens. The thing is, I considered the DJI mic receiver, but it's basically the same as the Rode system. So there's no pass-through charging on a DJI mic receiver. It's big. You need a cold shoe to attach it to your phone or to your holder. Yeah, I think the lens is dirty. I tried wiping it, but it made it worse. It's still, yeah, it's not good. See all the highlights up here? See how soft it is? It's not supposed to look like that. So I need to clean it. Yes! I did. Okay, right, we're going to swap phones. Be back in a little bit, folks. Is it? Hello everybody, welcome back, welcome back. Are you good? Are we all good in the hood? Now it's going to plug you guys in. Everything needs power. So I just need to keep that in mind for tomorrow. Okay. And we should be on the HoloLens Lark M2 again. Transfer it under here. Okay, out of those three options, what do we think? Oh, that's right, thank you. Minus 14.1. I want that to be minus 14 exactly. Ah, we got it. What do you reckon? Better? We good? Yeah, all right. Oh, it is too. Let me see. Yep. See the green color? We should have it on normal now. Better? Big difference here. Oh man, you should see this light. The light's so good. Ah. Actually, it's like a really nice golden color light today. Like the perfect lighting conditions for photos. Of course, it would be of what I usually take photos, and that's Shed 10 and Queen's Wharf. Let's go on a little walk-see. You see this light? I don't think this phone is doing it justice. Yeah, that's just my screen sharing thing that I was doing before. So, you know, I could swipe up, and then there's what I'm using to screen share, Streamlabs, and then there's Moblin, what I was using before. Settings, we don't need that. Don't need that. There's our IRL Link, you know. So just go over, so I could switch it back to this. Let's have a look. You should see this setup, it's a bit crazy. In one arm I got 3 phones. The main thing for me is the experience for you guys. Okay, but we're going to go back to okay. 2XL, how's it for stabilization? Does it have any on the selfie? That looks a bit different, that one. I don't think I've caught this one. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Wow, there's a big queue of people. Oh, there's another thing that's on my stream. It's on a Saturday though. It's in 2 weeks' time. It's called Spice and what's the name of it? Basically, it's a barbecue festival in 2 weeks' time. One of my flatmates got free tickets. Said, "Do you want to go?" Okay. Dun, dun, dun. So I might stream it. I don't know. See our episodes. Huh, okay. I thought there were different types that I needed to catch. Must be a different one. Yeah. So far, from what I can tell, phone with the best stabilization, selfie, and on the back is the iPhone. Like, I really like the quality of this one, but there's no stabilization on the selfie camera. And I like being able to read chat. Yeah. So the only way for me to have a stable picture is to use a gimbal. I'd be shaky ass without it, you know. What is going on over here? So all the people? I think it is school holidays. So maybe it's something. Yeah, it's school holidays thing. Wow, that light changed really fast. So different now. I think there's a few. Oh, yeah. Only real way at the moment is if you don't use a gimbal, you can put a lens on the front. I tried it with one of mine, but it was too heavy to use with the gimbal. So yeah. Well, if there's a way to use PTZ camera or something. Oh, okay. Probably you would need some, like a scooter or something, I reckon. You know, one thing about IRL is you want to keep things light. Even with a backpack, you know, backpacks, as heavy as they can be with batteries and things, they're still relatively light. When you use like a Sony AS300 or the X3000, those are really small and they're not much to carry around, you know. But as soon as you start getting to other cameras, like non-action cameras, phones are fairly light, they're getting heavier. What are the OBS ones like? What are they? Yeah, I might get to the stage where you need to yeah, have it on something, like in a car, on a scooter, e-scooter, maybe on a bike. I've thought of little setups like that. I've got a little e-scooter. I think the only problem with the e-scooter is they, you know, basically you have to use the stand when you're not using it. Ah, yeah. I've seen a couple of videos on them. I think they're cool, but I don't think they really, well, they don't look like they work for what I do for IRL. So I'm trying to not have a backpack or any kind of bag. So for tomorrow's stream, Armageddon Expo, gonna need a bag. Oh yeah, okay. It doesn't sound too different from using a phone, or you know, a phone or is really distracting. But that's one of the rescue helicopters, so you know, they can do their thing. Okay, that's it, yeah. So at least for now, I like what I can do with phone streaming, but I want to get into a Bella box as well. So that's coming. Just want to cover everything to do with phone streaming that I've done, and then we're going to be getting into that. So it could be an option for some people, especially if you need more connections. Ooh. Drawbacks, charging, such. Pro seems heat up phone. Oh, yep. Ooh, need to feed my buddy. Now, charger. Good thing about this one that I'm using, the Home Ice V3, is it's got a battery life of like 10 hours. The Osmo Mobile 6, I tried to use that the previous Armageddon, and it died on me. It was definitely near dead 3 hours into the stream, and that one's rated at 6 hours. So it didn't quite last the 3 or 4 of the last time I went. I'm expecting more out of this one because of the 10-hour battery life. So that's one part. And then the phone. Yeah. So that was one of those things that I was looking into a replacement for the DJI Osmo Mobile 6, ON6, and that was battery life, because that 6 hour battery life is fine if you're just recording a 1-2 hour YouTube video, but when you're live streaming, those are quite long. You know, they can be 12 hours plus. And if you don't use AI tracking, or if you use it very minimally, turn it off like I currently have, then that'll help lengthen that time out. But yeah, I think with this setup, some people have tried it out and they've gotten 6 hours with the AI tracking on, but try not to push that. All good, Hyena. Yeah, sorry couldn't do any photos today. I'll get that working for tomorrow. So hopefully see you there for Armageddon Expo. Okay, tomorrow from 10 AM New Zealand Standard Time. Oh, gee, our thing stopped. Live streaming seems to be a lot more taxing on. Oh yeah, for sure. That's one advantage to having an IRL backpack is, you know, all the components are separate. So if you need a new camera, want to upgrade that, then you just upgrade that one part of it. Or if you need more modems, just add more modems. So it's all very, what's the word? It's all very thing. There's a word for it, but I lost the word for it. Just going to get my thing working again. I think I have to completely exit out of Streamlabs. So go live, screen share, yep. And then select the platform, which is screen share, save, start broadcast. So that should be sharing. Back over here. Yeah. So I bet most of that is batteries. How many batteries do you have? A phone call, oh yeah. So that's a big one for a lot of people. Our screen share is not working, eh? Woo! What brand do you use? So broadcast, I think that was the right one. Oh, okay, you're green. Yeah. Got it. Woo! That wind. Okay, I'm just trying to get our screen share to work again. Not sure if you can hear that. It is behind me. Oh, okay. Now it's working. Great. True. Boiling earlier, and the wind is really quite nice. I just feel like my head's going to go flying. Just trying to route. Auckland Lighthouse, that just takes us back to thingy, cruising by the cruise ships. Actually, a good test for our windshield, which is my top. Now let's see, have we done what I wanted to cover today? So I wanted to cover IRL Link, which we have. I've shown you how I use that. I covered the screen share. We're playing some Pokemons. Actually, I'll see if I can change the game. Pokemon Go. Will that work? Bitrate IRL Pro. So in the settings I have it set to bitrate matches resolution. So that's just going to pick the most ideal bitrate based on if you're on 1080p, which I am, and the frame rate, which is at 30 frames. So it auto picks it for you. And for the most part, I've found those to be good. I have played around with them in the past. Like I've gone much higher bit rates, much lower, and yeah, it's fine. And then my streaming computer back home, that's at 6,000. I believe one thing that IRL Pro are working on, and may be available in the beta version, is to have a dual cam. So if you're in their Discord, you could probably sign up for it. But I'm just going to stick with the public version. And that might be device specific as well, so perhaps not available if you have like a mid-range or a low-range phone. Can't handle, you know, the rendering. Oh, okay. Save data. Well, you probably don't need the 4.5. Yeah. Oh, are you streaming with H.265? So that is what it recommends. Bitrate matches resolution. H.265, 1080/30. That gives us 4,000. Yeah, so if I was ever to switch it to, let's say, 720/30. Oh yeah. Yeah, one time I had it at 8,000, which was overkill. Way overkill. It did it. Connection could handle it, but yeah, it was too much. Looked good too. Try and catch one of these. Okay, let's feed this guy. One star, get out of here. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Oh, so you don't have unlimited data plans over there? Also with a different provider? So I think, yeah, with tomorrow's stream, it's going to be a photography focused one. I won't have the Pokemon Go playing all the time. I think I might have some playing when I sit down, have something to eat, that kind of thing. But for the most part, yeah, I won't have that. Ah, okay. Yeah, we're pretty lucky in that way. Or at least the plan I'm currently on doesn't have any throttling that I'm aware of. Oh, yep. Our route has started. Whoa, what is going on here? Seems like it's a cruise ship. Like it's a departure or something. Maybe a cruise ship is late. Don't remember seeing one today. Yeah, I used to have a plan that did that. When I could, I changed providers. But nah, no thanks. I think that company still does have, you know, set data, 100 gigs, 200 gigs, that kind of thing. Oh no, really? Stink. Yes, that one basically gives you everything. I know some planes, they don't allow you to use your phone as a hotspot. I think that's primarily a US thing, whereas our provider does. And it's also unlimited, there's no throttling on that. So they're actually pretty good. Not as good as what I've heard about some of the providers in Southeast Asia. Like theirs are super cheap. Get like hundreds of gigs of data and everything. But I think it's because there's just so much competition over there. Yeah, they're pretty good. What is all this? All these people. Okay, this way. Yes, I'm thinking just from even this short amount of walking around I'm doing, the gear feels a little heavy. I suppose I've got like, on this one arm, my right arm, I've got 3 phones. Ah, okay. Cool. Whoop, I need to wake up this other phone. Cancel. What's happening over here? Is this one running out of juice? Just gonna grab a seat over here. Just checking my, oh yeah, there's 2%. 1 second, guys. So my chat phone, the S9, is running out of power. So I need to plug in. Oops. There's some cable ties. Ah, yeah. Poultry! Morning. How you doing? How's things? What are you up to today? Probably something cool, as always. 1 second, guys. I just dropped my magnetic adapter. It's stuck in between these things. I'll show you actually. You see it? It's stuck in between here. I'm trying to plug that into my chat phone. So I don't actually have a USB-C cable on me, just the magnetic cable. Comic-Con from today. Oh, nice. Which Comic-Con? So I know they're all over. Okay, so chat phone. I'm going to plug this, which was stuck in between the seats, into here, and then I use this cable to charge it. So yeah, I need to be sorted for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Armageddon Expo. It's like our baby version of Comic-Con. The London one, okay. Sweet. When checking out your Instagram, you took so many photos at TwitchCon. I really like the Pokemon one, that's good. Say yellow. Think about those magnetic connectors. They look like the treat. Yeah, I think they're great. Less wear and tear on all your bits and bobs. You know, like my chat phone here. Oopsie. Yeah, just hold this. My chat phone and the microphone receiver or wireless receiver. They got plugged into here. EGX2, which is the biggest gaming expo in the UK. So there's 2 things on. That's bad timing. Biggest Comic-Con, biggest gaming convention. Oh wow. Are they like over multiple days, or are they just they wouldn't be a 1-day thing, would they? So could you do 1 day at one, other day at the other? What's your plan, Poultry? For Armageddon Expo that we've got down Underland here, I'm just going to go to the 1 day. It's a 4-day event. I say, oh nah, can't do 4 days. 1 day is fine. Hopefully they didn't sell out. EGX. Decisions, eh? Decisions. How's our phone? Now, because my Bluetooth headset's connected to this phone, which ran out of juice, everything needs new batteries. I can't hear TTS at the moment, but once this is charged up, then I'll reconnect it. Same ticket, same. Oh, hey, okay. Oh, nice. All 3 days, okay. Awesome. How about that? That's good. Alright, let's keep going. So you just walk out of one and then into the other, just alternate. Do you know the schedule? just carry on with our route, Pokemon route that we're doing.
Looks like no problem.
Magnetic connectors, they look like the treat, sweet. Yeah, I just got mine from Temu, I think. Temu, until they sold out, and then when I needed some more I had to go through something like AliExpress or one of those. And yeah, I don't think I'd ordered from them before. Maybe it was ages ago. I was like, am I going to get this? But yeah, sure enough, came through. They're all compatible, so it's the same everything. But I think the connectors, probably they're not so great. So they kind of wear out after a while. Well, you know, as would happen if you plug in out and out all the time. Much rather these $2, $1, $2 connectors, they wear out than my wireless receiver, you know. Wear and tear on the cheapy stuff. A gimbal idea? Had a built-in wireless charger on the phone mount. Wireless charger on the phone mount. Yeah, well I think if it just had like a charging port there, up here on the phone mount, that way I could connect the really short cable, like the 0.5, 0.3, USB-C to USB-C, fast charging too. That way I'm not using one of these, one of these long cables, that tugging on the phone. It'd just be that short cable, and it'll just be always plugged in, keeping the phone charged. Whereas at the moment, my streaming phone's down to 24%, so I'd need to plug in at some point, And then if I did need to charge, it would be into the handle of the gimbal. So if I was to plug in there, it'd be, you wouldn't notice, rather than me trying to plug something into my streaming phone, where it's always going to sort of do this kind of stuff. Yeah, so I think that would be probably my other wish for the next version of one of these, whether it be Zhiyun or whoever comes out with one. AI tracking, great. Keep that. I would prefer if the AI tracker was built into it and it wouldn't just pop off like this one does, because I think it pops off really easy now. And it would have a selfie stick mode where it's locked up to allow you to... Oh, actually, that was the other thing. That's the other thing I was thinking about. So when I was using DJI Osmo Mobile 6 a while back, I was in the North Shore of Auckland. It's about a half hour trip over there. So that was a good 4-hour stream, I think 4.5 hours, something like that stream. And then on my way back from there, using the ferry, my gimbal ran out of power, and I didn't have a selfie stick or anything, so all really floppy. I'll demonstrate. So let's just pretend like this gimbal ran out of power. It was like this. So I just got to turn it off, the gimbal. So actually, this isn't too bad, right? Whereas when, you know what I mean? I've got no way of locking it. This is all like this. So, oh, hey guys. I'll just turn it back on again. And blop. Cool. Yeah, so if there's like some kind of lock mode, so that way you could use your gimbal as a selfie stick, and it just locks up all those points. That's all I ask. That's all we ask, right, guys? a lock mode, so you can use your selfie gimbal as a selfie stick, a charging port where the phone holder is, and I'm sure there's 3 things. There's 3 things. Are you listening, DJ? Yeah. They've probably got like 3 models all ready to roll out because they're relentless. There's always a new drone, new gimbal, new something coming out. So a factory, a literal factory, how fast they churn out updates. So yes, please, DJI, please give us a gimbal that does all the AR tracking, which this one has, the long battery life, a lock mode, charging port by the phone holder, maybe a cold shoe mount. Like I'm sure they could put it on the top or the bottom of this one. So that way, you know, if you were to use a Rode, then you could just slot it in there. This one doesn't have a cold shoe mount, you know. Yeah, that's all. Just that. Just those small few things. Just going to check my other phone, see if it's got enough charge now. 11%, okay. Just need to wake it up. Just saw the Holiday Inn release a white version of Lark M2. White. No. Definite no. But good on them, I suppose. Maybe if you wear a lot of white shirts and stuff, then, you know, they could blend in. It's always good to have options. Are you considering the white one? Or perhaps you're really big on the lifestyle thing, where everything's white. Oh, no. Come on. Just waking up my chat phone. Hey? My headset died. Oh, I know why. It just turned off because there was no audio playing. Power on. Now, which phone is it connected to? Let's make sure it's this one. Tests. Yep. We are back in business. Wow. Nice light today. Like, perfect day for photos. Holy land, Lark M2. I think that is our winner. I'm going to review the video later. But at least from what I could tell with these headset, this one had the best audio. Ta ta ta. I haven't seen any cosplayers around today. I was thinking maybe we'd see some folks. Tomorrow for sure. what would I cosplay as? I'd cosplay as a One Piece character, Kuma. I want to get a hoodie, and I've thought about buying one, but I keep forgetting. Mugiwara. Mugiwara. You guys know the character One Piece? Kuma? He was one of the 7 warlords of the sea. They're almost up to his backstory in the anime, but they're actually taking a big break till next year. They're redoing an earlier arc. I think Fishman Island, redoing that. Updated animation and voices and colouring. Yeah, I got into that after watching, what, 700 plus episodes of Naruto. I needed something else that's as epic, I guess. And yeah. And I thought One Piece would be too much. I was like, oh nah, 1,000 plus episodes? I don't think I can get. No, there's way too many episodes. Sure enough, started watching it. Oh wow, people like this. It seems like a kids show. It's not very deep. Wow. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it was, I saw the anime, how many episodes it was, put off by that, and then it was because of the live action series. I really liked that, the one on Netflix. That's what made me reconsider the 1,000 plus episodes of One Piece anime. And I think one of the good things about when I joined in, or started watching, they had almost finished the Wano arc. I think that arc would have been painful to watch weekly. But at least for me watching it near its completion, I felt, oh, this arc is a bit slow. And trying to imagine watching it weekly. It's still good though. Yeah, it's a great series, very deep. A lot deeper than you'd think. Alright, almost near the end of this route. We are almost done. Was it last year or maybe the year before, I did dress up as a character that's featured in my YouTube videos called Jeff, who has a mullet, talks with a very heavy Kiwi accent, or rather a hoary Kiwi accent. Yeah, I haven't done the Jeff character in a while. My name is Jeff. Yeah, that was fun. So lots of people are probably thinking, who's that? Who's he cosplaying as? Or maybe they thought that was just how I look. But the mullet. Oh, yes, Matteo. Exchange gift. Had a sticker. Ooh. Add a really old one of these with dates on it. smell food in the air. Oh, I'll just have that one. Mighty Thor. Where's this? Fort Collins, CO, Colorado, United States. Yeah, more pages. No, don't need that one. Waiuku. I forgot who sent me that one, but just clear these. Duck bricks. Okay, remove 4. And we'll go back. Pen, open. Let's cross. Oh, actually, we need to end our route. Should be able to end it here. Complete route. Just going to walk over to the viaduct. Absol. It's time. Why are there so many Absols around? I think he's a dark Pokemon. Hey, all good. Alright, thank you. Thanks for popping in for the chat. Yeah, it's been good. And hopefully see you tomorrow. Yeah, so from 10 AM New Zealand Standard Time, folks, if you wanted to join us for Armageddon Expo from Auckland. Yep. Okay, right. Catch you later. Thanks for popping in. Chun, chun, chun. Hey, all good, Ray. Thanks for the lurk. Are you heading out as well? Oh, so bright. Oh, no. No, not quite yet. But we are gonna wrap up soon. It's a pretty good one. Whoa, 7 o'clock. Okay, a lot later than I had intended to stream. Although I started an hour later than I wanted to as well, so I guess it works out. Let's see, so just recap. Covered IRL Link, how I use it. Hopefully they gave you guys some ideas, whether it's an app you want to use, or maybe just stick with what you got. Covered YouTube chat, how I'm able to read YouTube chat on my streaming phone, and that's using a relay. Now you could relay with Restream, or you could use some code with Streamer.bot. Oh, yeah, music. So Restream has a relay chat thing. Streamer.bot, you can create your own code for that. And then we've done some audio tests, comparing the DJI Mic 2 transmitter only with the Hollyland Lark M2, which is what I'm using now. So the Hollyland is the winner. Actually, we had the internal mic as well, so we could use one of those 3. So unless it's really glitchy, so let's say there's just way too much signal at Armageddon, so tomorrow might have to use the inbuilt mic, but it's kind of like last resort. I'm hoping with the range of this one, we're going to be okay using the Hollyland. Yeah, 20-meter distance versus the I think it's 200 meters with the Hollyland, so you can go a lot further, and hopefully the signal from here to the receiver is going to be strong enough without any audio interference or little. Fingers crossed. And then we did some screen sharing, Pokemon Go gameplay, and yeah, I think that was everything I wanted to cover. I think so. Alright, so I guess that's us folks from Auckland, New Zealand. I want to show you a little bit of what I'm looking at over here. Auckland Viaduct, if you want to have a meal. Got restaurants, got quite a nice view, bars. There's we've got yacht rides, you can go out to sea, party boats, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's really quite nice out here. Auckland Sky Tower. So I guess that is us. I'm just going to check who we can raid it to. Oh, I suppose I should screen share this. So let me just go back. So remember, I've got two phones. So I've been using this one to be stealthy with my screen sharing and whatnot. So I can switch the Stream Deck, the RAID with this other phone. But since we're screen sharing and I want to demonstrate that, yeah. So what I would do, so I'd swipe from this app to IRL Link, which is here. Right, for to log in. Oh yeah, by the way, I had a couple of messages about IRL Link not working for someone when they're away from home, not connected to their local network. So this is working for me. I'm not sure why it wouldn't work for anyone else. So as you can see, so if you need to like connect it, so you could double tap in this bottom area, reconnect your chat, so confirm, and then you know it says connected there. And this phone that I'm looking at, and you guys can see, is connected via Wi-Fi to my little mobile hotspot. Yeah, so this is definitely not connected to my local network, and that's how you'd want to use this app, you know, when you're IRL, like I am. So just to demonstrate as well that this is working. So I've got a button to turn up the music. See where it says max in the bottom right corner? So we're just going to tap on that. It's going to play some music. Okay, so that is now playing. And then for me to turn it off, then I can just press the mute button. If you keep an eye on chat, it's saying music now playing, and it's now saying music no longer playing. So that's the little notifications that I built into Streamer.bot to let me know when the music is or isn't playing. So yeah, it's working. So we're going to check our activity feed. This is where you can thank people who have subscribed or have followed. So I've got one follow from Yellow, NSX. So thank you, Yellow. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly, but yeah, thank you from across the ditch for following and for the chat. We had another follow, Regina. And they followed 4 hours ago. I think that was before I started streaming. So yeah, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so if there were any subscriptions or gifters today, then that's where you could thank those people. Of course, just keep in mind that this particular browser tab is Twitch focused. So you probably need something that works for YouTube as well. Or maybe a service that combines notifications from both platforms. That'd be great. But let's say I want to raid someone. I could see who I'm following that is currently live, or I think with this thing it only gives you up to 5 people, and then that's where it maxes out. So Midman is streaming in Singapore. Oh, is this the impossible stream? Is that now already? Got Secret Garden, Super Club, Manchu. I don't think he's actually streaming though. That's kind of his like music playlists. I can hear my preview playing. I don't sound the way I think I sound. It's just really odd for me. I'm kind of used to it now, but am I using IRL Toolkit? I am using a self-hosted setup. Yeah, so I am broadcasting from my phone to my computer at home using port 40. I'm using IRL Link. I think they're the same people for my that you can see up here. And I'm using another service, an endpoint from the M2, and that's for the screen sharing. Yeah, so basically I've just been trying out various services and then sharing those with you, which ones I like. And sometimes maybe they're competitors. But you know, I'll pick one thing that's like, okay, I really like what they're doing, and I'll share that with you guys. And then I'll try something else, share that with you. And then I just leave it up to you which one you want to use, whether it is like IRL Toolkit, or perhaps it's Spellerbox Cloud, or maybe one of the others. I think my streamer might have died with YouTube chat, because it is not popping up on me now. Could someone on YouTube please, or Ray, could you hop into YouTube chat and then just, no, I'm gonna stop that.
You're recording yourself, mate, or you're recording my
Yeah, myself. See me?
Sure.
Yeah, that's me. I'll point it over here if it helps. Okay.
Right.
Well, that was interesting. Haven't had that in a while. I guess I was just pointed in one direction for too long. Maybe later. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I had a concerned citizen there. Just asked me if I was recording them or something, which clearly not. You know, we're just chatting. I think I might try. So I'll just jump over to YouTube. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Loaded YouTube. Thank you, Ray. It takes a long time on here. I might have put a delay on YouTube chat. It's curious though. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 messages from YouTube, and then one, so it takes a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it repeats it 5 times. Hey Pete, how you doing? Whew. YouTube. I don't think I've got it entered multiple times, so I'm going to go over here, chat's joined. Yeah, so we just have it Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. So clearly something, it's a bit buggy. I'm hoping that they will, thank you Ray. Hopefully they're going to address that. But basically it's just like the one app that I've, that sort of ticks a lot of boxes, you know. It gives us the merge chat. Currently I think the Streamer.bot way is the way to go. Yeah, it didn't pop up. So at least for me, as you guys can see over here, it is showing the one for IRL Link using the chat join bit, but I'm not getting the relay chat from Streamer.bot. So I think the quota might have run out. So I'm just going to try as well. I wish you a happy birthday to my mum. What? There's a military deployed in Egypt tomorrow. Her name is... Oh, okay. First name, last name. Happy birthday to your mum. That's kind of random, but yeah, there you go. I missed that message, and I think that's why. I was wondering if that's a troll message. And it has some folks will do that. They'll troll in chat, and if you read out a name, read out something, it could be, you know, it's got like a double meaning. One of those. Happy birthday to your mum, Sergeant Annie Good. There you go. There's my late birthday wishes to your mum, first name, last name. Okay, load of YouTube. Chat takes a long time on here. Yeah, I think I've got a lag on it. I'm working on some code. Okay. Nice. Now it repeats it 3 times. Like my mate Emma Roy. No. Oh, I think this phone's running out of juice now. So I need to pop you guys on a charge. Oh, we're on 4%. Yeah, like your mate, Pete, like your mate. Sorry, lol. Oh good, oh good. Alright, we're going to wrap up. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining me in chat. Thank you everybody. Thank you Ray. Thank you Hyena. Thank you OK Blast. Thank you Pete. Who else? Who else? Yeah, thank you everybody. So I am going to raid this channel. We're going to raid, Twitch raid, to MitMat on Twitch. So on YouTube that won't raid of course, but if you did want to go check out a stream you can. So I've got a stream preview of what MitMat is up to. I'm just going to scroll over a little bit. So there's the start raid button. Can you guys see that? So when I press start raid, then Streamer.bot's going to detect that the raid has started. So start raid. And you can see in the chat there, it says, actually I don't think that's going to be in YouTube chat, but on Twitch chat it's saying, Cliff, are you ready to end soon? Type Y for yes, or N for no. So if I accidentally press that button, then I could type no. But I'm just going to let it play out. let it wrap up on its own. And what Twitch does is after a 90-second period, it is going to activate the raid, or it's going to raid to our friend Mitmat. So that's why I have that 90-second timer that you guys might be able to see over here. But yeah, you need a timer like that, 90 seconds, so that it doesn't end the stream too early or I think too late, as some kind of shenanigans happens. But yeah, we're going to go say hello to Mitmat if you're on YouTube or if you're watching the VOD later on. Please go check out his channel. He's a very knowledgeable guy. We're checking out. Loves his gadgets. He's very much a tinkerer like I am. Has a ballet box and he's using experimenting with a new setup. So yeah, let's go say hello to him. And I want to thank you all again for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Peace, cheer and toughest, folks.
Where are we going?